Hello, it's Andy from Manby's Strongman Events. And again, 2025 kicking off with our usual shows. But the big two, obviously, Yorkshire's Strongest Man now confirmed for the 12th of July at Doncaster Lakeside. So it'll be its third year there. We moved it from Rotherham. So it's its new home, which I'm great to say it is in Doncaster. So logistically, it's a lot better for us. But as people know, we travelled up and down the country running these shows. But it's settled really well at Lakeside. We get a really good crowd there. We've had some really horrendous weather one of the times. Well, still got a great crowd out there as well. The idea of this show as well is to build it year on year. You know, it's a regional title, so we've got a lot of the city and town titleists from across Yorkshire entering now, so it's a really good calibre. And of course it has to be reflected with the events as well, so it's a heavy show. It's got quite a reputation for a heavy show, but all respect to the winners of these shows. Obviously they are the strongest athletes in Yorkshire, so it's the Yorkshire's Strongest Man and Yorkshire's Strongest Woman format again. SPD, I'm pleased to announce, are the podium sponsor again, so thank you very much, SPD. They've been really supportive over the last few years now, supporting grassroots strong man and strong woman sports. Obviously been involved in World's Strongest Man for a long time, so it's really good to see him supporting the grassroots level here. So just looking at the event, so it'll be on Saturday the 12th of July at Lakeside. Now it is free to watch as well, so all spectators, that you know what you get to see Christmas at World's Strongest Man, you get to see live, you get to experience it live, you get to meet the athletes as well. It's a really fun day, and we create a really good atmosphere down there as well, so that's a good thing. It's free, it's completely free to watch, so there's a lot to do down at Lakeside as well. So we'll be looking at, let's confirm the events now. So first event will be dumbbell lift for reps from the floor, so that'll be 90 kilo, so that's around about 14 stone for the men, that they'll be repping that overhead with that massive dumbbell. And for the women, 50k, around about 50k as well. Event 2 will be going deadlift for reps. Now we did do this last year, went down really well, and that's 300 kilo for men and 160 kilo for women. Now I always say this, when we started this in 2014, we ran Yorkshire's Strongest Man. The top deadlift at that point was 280 kilogram deadlift by a guy called Tom Shaw, so that's 11 years ago, and that was a sort of a pinnacle event as part of Can Anybody Get 280, and it was just a one rep max. It is now part of the competition, and it's 300 kilogram for reps, so it just shows you, doesn't it, the evolution of strength even at regional level to get that in, so that's really good. So event 3, this is going to be a new one. This is pending confirmation of the equipment that we can do this, but the Conan's wheel. Now we have used this at Rotherham at Clifton Park before a good few years ago, the Conan's wheel. So that is obviously where you're doing a circumference, a rotation with a bar and weight, and carrying that for as far as you can, basically. So that's 300 kilogram for the men, 200 for the women, so that's a heavy event as well, so that'll be taking place. Then we've got the yoke, so that'll be 40 meters drop return for as long as you can, 300 kilo for the men, 200 for the women. Now we had the yoke in last year as well, actually, really super fast event, really got the crowd going as well, so we try and balance it out with the events. We've got limited space at Lakeside, so we do try and have events that we can control in that space as well. And then we've also got the stone over yoke for reps as well, so 180 kilo for the men and 120 kilo for the women, some heavy weights. That, and of course it's the Atlas stones, isn't it? So from a spectator point of view, you know, they're famous at World's Strongest Man. We see them every year, so we'll have them down as well. And of course sometimes the crowd like to get the pictures taken with the equipment and stuff like that, so that's fine. So I'm not going to go through all the athletes just yet, because it is a roster that's building, but what we've done is establish links with the local gyms and providers that we already know across Yorkshire, and building a qualification route, a pathway if you like, into this regional title. So thank you very much, Ben, over at Hull. He's always been good. Their competition takes place a couple of weeks before this, so the winners of those titles, Hull's Strongest, will come into this as well. Same with Manimal as well. So we've got Rotherham's Strongest Man there, so they've got automatic qualification route. We've also got Leeds Strongest Man in there as well, but we'll be working on Huddersfield and Halifax, that sort of area. Not every town area has a title like that, so we're building links with the ones that are. We've also got Mark Pearson in from Viking Strength Gym, and he's competed internationally in the under 105 division, but he's quite competitive, stepping up to the Opens as well, so that'll be a good one. We've got Richard Ward there as well, so he'll be coming in. He did compete as well. I think it was last year. So we've got him in again. So it's a really strong field. No Tom Holland this year. Really like Tom. He's had a couple of performances. So just missed out on winning it a few times. He was sick last year during the competition. So he's had a bit of bad luck in this competition, but certainly there to threaten the title. We've got Josh Lancaster, who stepped in short notice last year, took that title. Whether he's coming or not, I'll confirm that, whether he's going to defend that title. But look, it's there for anybody with these events. And then we've also got Miroslav as well. So he's former whole strongest man. I think he's won that title multiple times already. We'll see if he wins it this year. So he'll be in again, threatening the title holders there. So those are the events. Completely free, like I said, for spectators to come along as well. And I'll do a few more videos. Or if you do follow Man B Strongman events, do pick us up on Facebook there. Man B Strongman events. We do use Instagram as well. Probably more Facebook. We're trying to build Instagram a little bit. And we'll probably do a launch video on YouTube as well, where I'll be then in a position to announce all the athletes and full roster list. We'll be on with the women as well. And remember, this show is private invite now, so we changed it this year to invite all. We've took out the other categories as well. We used to have a novice section in there and an under 105 and opens in the men. We now just have opens, but that doesn't stop the lighter competitors stepping up to the plate and challenging the big boys. And believe you me, I've seen it before, especially with under 105s. The depth of talent in that division is really good. Or if it's athletes coming up from intermediate level, they can come into a competition like that. And I have seen it before, and I've not really had any sort of knowledge on what the prior performances have been. The competition come along and blew the competition away, so that can happen. So yes, absolutely, there will be some more videos to keep you up to date with the roster as we get the invites confirmed, and it's going to be set up to be a really good show, as it always is. So hope to see you down there Saturday 12th of July, Doncaster Lakeside, just outside Marks and Spencer's. If you know the area, it's a lawned area, astroturfed area there, and you should be able to see the show from about 10 o'clock onwards, and hopefully we will see who is the 2025 strongest man and strongest woman to conclude that show.